Hey you guys, okay, in this video I'm going to show you my updated foundation routine, and I show you everything I do from moisturizer to eye cream to concealer, foundation, blush, highlight, contour. So if you want to see how I do my everyday foundation routine, just keep watching the video, okay? Bye. Okay, so I have nothing on my face right now. I just washed it, toned it. I haven't even put moisturizer on, so I'm going to do that right now. What I use is Aveeno Clear Complexion Moisturizer, and this has salicylic acid for your blemishes and acne and all that. So I just take about half a pump, about that much, and dot that on my face. And I already did all my eye makeup and my eyebrows. You can put your foundation on before or after you do your eye makeup. Sometimes I do it before, but I'm trying to get in the habit of doing it after I finish my eye makeup, because I just think it gives a cleaner look. Like if you wore eyeshadow and you had fallout, you could easily wipe it away with baby wipes, and then you can apply your foundation. So that's what I do. And then I take my eye cream. I use Aveeno Positively Ageless Lifting and Firming Eye Cream. And I just take a little bit and apply that underneath my eyes. And I put this on top of my eyelids as well, but I already have makeup on. And I wanted to show you guys my moisturizer. Okay, so after I have that on, I will go ahead and use a face primer. I have two, they're both travel size. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish and the NARS Makeup Primer with SPF. So that's really good. And this is like a gel base, and this is like a cream formula. I use both, switch it off. There's really no difference. I just kind of like the NARS better because it has SPF in it. So I'm just going to take the NARS, just like a little dab. Little goes a long way. You don't need to put a lot on. Okay, I'm just going to clip back my bangs real quick so you guys can see. I'm just going to put that all over my face. And if you can see, my skin is like really bad right now. I know you guys know that I used the Clinique in December and I stopped using it. Trying to slowly heal my skin back to how it was before or better. And my skin texture is not bad. I think it's still smooth, but I just have breakouts and a lot of discoloration, like hyperpigmentation in the skin, which is just like a lot of dark acne spots. So that's really bad. I'm trying to use some of these products. I got some Mario Badescu products. I'll make a skincare video on it, I swear I will. But right now I'm just like testing it out still. I'm still using it. I haven't noticed a big difference yet, so I don't want to make a video about it saying how good it is when I haven't figured that out yet. But I'm using like this Mario Badescu whitening mask and other stuff from them. But anyways, I apply my primer on my face, and then I'm going to take my concealer. And the concealer I use is Select Moisture Cover in NW20 by MAC. It's just a liquid concealer. And I kind of go heavy on the concealer. I use a lot of concealer and not a lot of foundation because, I don't know, I just really like concealer because you could like put it exactly where you need it, rather than foundation you load it on like all over your face where you don't even need coverage sometimes. So I go crazy on the concealer, as you can see. So I just put that everywhere I have redness, dark spots, blemishes everywhere. And then I take this small kabuki brush. It's really, really soft. This is by Everyday Minerals. You can go to their website, everydayminerals.com, and get this brush. It's actually meant for eyeshadow, but I like it because it's fluffy, it's soft, and it's small, so it's really good at blending out concealer. And I just kind of work that in and lightly blend it out. And I like this concealer because it's really, it's not like completely sheer, but it's not thick, and it covers your imperfections for the most part. Because for me, when I put my foundation on, I don't try to have like the flawless face. Like, I don't mind if you can still see my acne spots or dark spots, hyperpigmentation or whatnot, you know. I just want to like minimize the appearance of it, not completely like mask my face. I don't really care about that. That's why I don't really use liquid foundation, because I don't really look for full coverage foundation. I rather just like make it look less noticeable rather than covering it up all the way. And then I would just take my foundation. I switch off my foundation, but I always use mineral foundation. I use the original Bare Minerals first, and then I switched to Everyday Minerals. And then I used up all of that, and now I just repurchased the Bare Minerals in the matte formula, which has no shimmer in it. I like Bare Minerals because it has SPF. It has SPF 15 in it. So that on top of my NARS primer gives me protection from the sun. And I really like the matte one because it has the sifter top. So I just open about one hole, as you can see there, and just put a little bit into my cap like that. Take my Everyday Minerals Kabuki brush. Yeah, this is really, really soft. I really recommend this Kabuki brush. And just swirl it in the cap and just buff that onto my face. Just put that all over. And sometimes I have like a little bit of redness on the inner part of my cheek, so I'll just take a little bit more, swirl it in, and kind of focus this mostly on my cheeks. Right there. Alright, and just like that, and I'm already done with foundation. And then what you can do is, if you need a little bit more coverage in certain areas, you can go ahead and take a thicker concealer. This is the Studio Finish Concealer with SPF 35 by MAC, and my number is NW20. And I just use my finger with this one. And you could just apply it on the areas that may need a little bit more coverage, that shows a little bit through more. Or shows through a little bit more. This is optional. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood that day. So you can go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to lightly go over it with my brush. And then, if you need even more coverage, what you can do is just, or what I do is just use this Mineralized Skin Finish Natural by MAC. And my number is medium plus. And I would just take the same exact brush and just load on there and apply all over my face. But lately I haven't been using this. I used this before when I didn't use Bare Minerals. I would just use that as a foundation. But yeah, that's what I would do if I wanted more coverage. And then I'm going to kind of control my oil throughout the day by using a translucent powder. And what I use is Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I'm just going to take a little bit into the cap. Like that. And this brush is from Coastal Scents. It's just like a really big, soft, fluffy stippling brush. And I put this all over my face lightly. And I usually get oily like on my T-zone right here, so kind of focus it more right here. And then just apply everywhere else on your face, just to help control the oil. Okay. And then I'm done with my foundation. So then I'm going to move on to my highlight and my blush colors. So let me get my stuff out. Okay, so for my highlight, I kind of have a couple methods that I do. Sometimes I would just take this cream colored base by MAC, and this color is in Luna. And it's just a white creamy base color, and I would just take a little bit onto my finger like this and just tap that on top of my cheekbones and blend it out. Just a little bit. And this would highlight my cheekbones. Just a little bit down the center of my nose. Okay, I would do that. And then I would take my highlight powder to kind of set it and just make it look nice. And this is by NARS in Albatross, and it's just like a white, or kind of like a cream white with like gold shimmers in it. And I would take my e.l.f. Studio brush, this is the face brush, it's like $3, and just take a little bit on there like that, and just lightly put that on top of the cream colored base. And it gives me that like shimmery glow. Just like that, and I would kind of squeeze it and put it down my nose. Just like that. And that's how I get that that highlight glow on my skin, to make it look like really dewy and healthy. And then once I'm done with that, I would go ahead and put on my blush. And I have 3 blushes that I use on a daily basis. Well, not all at one time, but you know, I switch out with these 3 blushes, and they are all by NARS, because I am in love with NARS powder blushes. It is so pigmented, it is easy to blend, it's smooth, and I love the packaging, I love everything about it. And I think they're like $25. I know that's pricey, but for the quality you get, I think it's well worth it. I have Gina, which you guys really love. Every time I wear this, you guys always ask me what blush I'm using. It's a matte orangey coral color. And then I have Orgasm, which is right here. I have Orgasm, which is this color right here. It's like a peachy pink color with gold shimmer in it. So it looks like that. And this is my first NARS blush ever. That's why it has like, I hit pan on that. And then I have my newest blush, which is called Desire, and this one is so bright, as you can see, and it's matte. The camera's not doing it justice. It's really, really bright, like almost as bright as my clock. But this is really bright, and I really like it. If you use this sparingly and you don't overdo it, because it's easy to overdo it with this blush. You could look like a clown, but it looks really, really nice. It has like that cotton candy pink blush, but I guess I'll just use that today. What I do is take my stippling brush. This is I got from Kohl's. It's from the Flirt Cosmetics line. And I just take a little bit onto the brush, like that. Then just kind of shake it off. And then what I do is apply it right under that albatross, just like this part of your cheek right here. Just go it back and forth in circular motions with a really light touch, because if you like drag it on, it's going to be hard to blend out, because you'll get too much product onto your cheek. So be really, really light with it, because you can always go back and dip your brush back in if you want a little bit darker color. Okay, and that's pretty good right there. I don't know if you could really tell in the mirror. I'll kind of go away from the light so you can see it. Do the same thing on the other cheek. And blend it into your hairline, so you don't just like stop right where your skin is. Blend it in. Okay, and that is how I do my blush. Some days, if I want to, I don't really do this often, I would contour my cheeks, which I use this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark and Natural and Shimmer. It's just like this. It's just any dark matte color you could use as a contour. I don't really like shimmery contour colors because, I don't know. So I'll just take this brush from Coastal Scents, and I don't normally do this, but for the purpose of the video, I'm going to show you. Just take a little bit and just apply it mainly right here under the blush, and just slightly, gradually fade it out towards your mouth. So you're going to concentrate on this hollow right here. Oh, my earring's backward. Here you go. So just do that. Just lightly like that. And then that's pretty much my face routine. I don't think I skipped any steps. The next thing you do is just set it with the fixing spray so it won't wipe off easily, and it'll make your skin look dewy and make your makeup last longer, and it just kind of like combines all of the makeup you put on your face into one smooth like mask or whatever, and I don't know, it just binds it all together, and it makes it look like really dewy and natural looking. But what I use is MAC Fix Plus, and I'll just take it, kind of shake it up, and then spray it about, say, 12 inches away from my face. About 2 to 3 squirts. And just let that dry. Don't touch it. Just let it dry by itself. It'll take like less than a minute. And that's about it for all my products. I hope this video helped you guys, and yeah, you don't have to pack on a lot of makeup to cover up your imperfections. I have a lot of dark acne spots, as you can see, and I just made it look a little bit less noticeable. I think you can still see it, but you know, don't pack on the makeup. Please don't look cakey. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my updated foundation routine, and I hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video, okay? Bye.